Mets hosting the Nationals, and the Nationals are plus 143 on the money line. The Mets are minus 170. The over-under, 9.5 runs. The Nationals getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 135, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose by 1, you'd win. The Mets laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 115, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win this game by 2. Corbin pitched once against the Mets this year, 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 10-3. He struck out 1 batter in that game. The Nationals have lost his last 2 appearances. They are 3-7 in his last 10 appearances. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 4.5 strikeouts per game in his last 10. And if you want to go more specific, in his last 5, his ERA is at 3. He's averaging 6 innings pitched. His last outing was 5 earned runs and 5 strikeouts. The one before that was 3 earned runs and 6 strikeouts. The game before that was 1 earned run and 6 strikeouts. The game before that was 6 earned runs and 2 strikeouts, and then no earned runs and 9 strikeouts. That was his last 5 outings. For the Mets, Carrasco pitched 5 times against the Nationals last year. 5 2/3, 1 run, 1 earned. They lost that game 4-2. In DC, he struck out 5. 6 2/3, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 4-2. In DC, he struck out 5 shutout innings. They won that game 5-0. He struck out 5. 2 2/3, 5 runs, 1 of which was earned. They lost that game 7-1. He struck out 2. 4 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 4-2. He struck out 3. They are 5-5 as a team in his last 10 appearances. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 3.9 strikeouts per game in those games. Now, in his last 5, he's got an ERA of 2.6. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 5 earned runs and struck out 2, 4 earned runs and struck out 5, no earned runs and struck out 4, 2 earned runs and struck out 6, 2 earned runs and struck out 5. Head-to-head, the home team's on a 3-game winning streak. The home team is 6-4. The Mets are on a 2-game winning streak against the Nationals. The Mets are 6-4 against the Nationals in their last 10. The favorite is on a 2-game winning streak. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The underdog, however, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 7-3. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 1 in their last 3. The under has hit in their last 2. The under is 6-4 in their last 10, and the under 9.5 runs, also 6-4. So far in the games they've played against each other this series, the Mets have won 5-1, 2-1, and then the game before that, the Nationals won 10-3. The game before that, the Mets won 8-2. The Mets are doing pretty well against the Nationals so far this year. Now, head-to-head, or overall, the Nationals are on a 2-game losing streak. They are 2-2 in their last 4, beating the Rockies 6-5 and 5-4, and then dropping back-to-back games to the Mets 2-1 and 5-1. For the Mets, they're on a 2-game winning streak. They are 3-1 in their last 4, beating the Yankees 9-3, then losing to the Yankees 3-1, and then back-to-back wins against the Nationals 2-1 and 5-1. Corbin has been doing better for me lately than he did last year. Last year, he was the dude who you just consecutively bet against. And the Mets were 3-2 last year with him on the mound against the Nationals. I think the Nationals win this game. I'm going to take the Nationals with the money line. I'm going to take the Nationals getting the runs, and I'm going to go under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.